Okay guys, the most important thing to start working on any appliance, any type of electrical thing is you must unplug it. So we're going to unplug this from the wall, then that way you know that I'm safe and I'm not going to get electrocuted. My mom just brought me some water. Thanks, Mom. Say hi.
She can do all things through Christ, which strengthens her. We're going to pray she don't get electrocuted.
It's unplugged. I can't.
It's a computer.
It's unplugged. I can't. Okay, guys. So what I want you to see is there's 3 screws on the back. One here, and one over here. And it's kind of out, so you can't see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the 3 screws first. Now, one thing that I've learned from working on stuff, when you get screws, you want to put them somewhere that you can find them. You don't want to lose screws. So I'm going to put them over here on the freezer so we'll know where they're at. Okay. So the next thing I should be able to do is just lift it up and pull this panel back and then lift it off. How simple is that? Telling you, anybody can do that. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera around here because there's a line that goes to the panel that we're going to need. And we're going to need to unhook that first. So let me show you where it's at. Okay, so the one that we're wanting to unhook is this line right here. It goes all the way through. I don't even know what it's called, but I know that it is the one that gives the power to the control panel. And it unhooks right over here. And to take it out, there's just a little spot right there. You push up and you pull straight out. And there. It's unhooked. So now we're just going to take it off. It's got these little guides. We're just going to take it out of the guides. And Mom's trying to help. She's so helpful. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take the, where you put your laundry soap and stuff in. You're going to pull it out. There's a little lever right here. Just push it down, pull it out. It comes out completely. Okay. There's a screw in here. And we're going to have to take that screw out. Also, we're going to take this off. So, pretty simple. You're just going to get you a flat. Kind of go around. Loosen it up a bit. All the way around. It's hard to do this with one hand, y'all. Let's see if I got it. And it should just pop right off. There we go. It's just one of those little things in there. Okay, so this right here is what we're replacing. See, it's pretty bad. It's just gone. Okay, so I got to get in here and get that screw off. Let's see if I can get in there. And it should be the same that I took the screws off in the back. But this is an old machine and I'm seeing some rust over there. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to get it with that. But I'm certainly going to try. If for some reason I can't, then too much play in there. Something's going on. Let's see if I can turn the flash on. So, this is going to be interesting. It's rusted out. Probably going to have to get a tap to get that out. Let me get a pair of needle nose pliers and see if maybe that'll do it. If not, I'll have to go get a tap. Okay guys, so it was totally stripped out, but I actually just devised something that was a lot smaller And I do believe it's going to come out of there. And I'm going to have to replace it with something else. But there it is. Okay, so got that out. We're going to pull, we got that off. So now we're going to pull the panel up. To pull the panel up, this will go up in here. We're going to pull it out, and then it'll lift the panel off. Okay, guys, so there's supposed to be a locking tab right there where I'm pointing, but it's missing. So I'm assuming that we can just skip that step. So the videos on YouTube said nothing about these screws, but I'm going to go ahead and take them out because I am afraid I'm going to break it. Like I said, I've never done it before. It's supposed to just pop up and out, but it wouldn't. And it looks like those are holding it on, so I'm going to go ahead and take those off. It's pretty rusty. It's an old machine. So, I'm learning all kinds of stuff. Okay. So, this should pop up, and it did. Okay. So now we're going to take this, I can't remember what they call it, but I've already got it, already have it loose. So I'm just going to take it and pull it through. And then I'm going to bring it over here and we're going to replace what we came to replace. That's what the inside of it looks like, y'all. And that's what we're replacing. Okay, I have found what I believe is the reason why this is not working. This little button right there is what has to be pushed to turn it on. This piece that I got on this used to be connected right here, but somehow it got broken, probably by someone pushing it too hard. So what I'm going to try to do, because I don't want to buy a whole new interface panel, I guess that's what you'd call this. I can't buy a whole new one of these. I'm going to have to see if I can devise a way to get this to stay in here. It may take some glue. It may take, I don't really know. I'm going to take it in and let my dad look at it. And then he'll tell me what we need to do. Okay. So that piece is broken. So what I'm going to try to do is just rig it to where we can get it to work. Because a new wash machine's out of budget at the moment. If this doesn't work, then I have another idea. What I did was I took some tape, just regular old duct tape, redneck engineering here, and I connected it to this piece that's supposed to work, supposed to fit. So now all I'm doing is just making it a little stronger, kind of like it's the extension of what she's needing or what is needed on the back. And this is really brittle because this she wasn't too rough with it, I don't think. It's just this whole thing is brittle. So that looks like it's going to hold. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fit it down inside here. And then I'm going to tape it across. And I think that'll work. Okay, as you can see, I cut it to where it fit down in there. I'm going to run a piece of tape across here. Try to hold it in, put it back together, and see if it works. Cross your fingers. Well, it looks like a bummed up job, but we'll see if it works. Okay, so it's at least bumping like it's supposed to. So we're going to try to put it back together. We're going to put it back on this. So all I got to do is make sure that the holes all line up. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, you know, It wasn't that hard to get it off, so it shouldn't be that hard to put it back on. Okay, I got it back in there. Look, everything's doing what it's supposed to do as far as this area of it. Let me get it all locked in there. Get it locked back in there. Alright, now we're going to put it back on. Okay. These little guys are still rusted, but I don't have any new ones right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put them back on. It's so simple to do this. I mean, when I get a couple more, I'll just come put new ones in. I am going to have to find a new screw for this one thing, though. Okay. So this is basically what holds the front on. So we're just going to guide this little interface supply or whatever they call that. I'm going to push it back through there. And then connect the washer back. That went on way easier than it came off. That's messed up. The next thing is just we're going to take this stuff and put it back in its little guides. You know, it's crazy, but I love working on appliances. I have no idea why. Okay, I'm going to go back around here and we're going to plug that in. And it's going to go right in. Well, you can't see it. It's going to go right into this slot back where it was. So I'm going to have to take it off camera. So there we go. We brought it all the way around, and we plugged it right back in. Boom, right there. Okay, so now we're going to get the front done, and then we're going to try her. Okay, since this one was a little stripped out, I got one just a little bit bigger. Hopefully it'll go in. Say a prayer for me. Let's see if I can get it up here so you can see. Not right now, daughter. Okay, I do feel it going in and tightening up, so that's a good sign. Every time I shoot a video, she calls. It's like she has a homing device on it. So the next thing is we're going to put this little thing back on. You see how it's got like one little flat piece? Just make sure that flat piece matches that flat piece. It isn't going to go on any other way, but there we go. Now we're going to put this in. I'm going to shut the door and then I'm going to move it back over here in place, and then I'm going to plug it in. Actually, I'm going to plug it in now. Now I'm going to move back in. Oh, I got to put the top on it. Da-da-da. How do I do this? Okay. Don't plug it in before you put the top back on it for your own safety. I laugh in the face of danger. Okay. I just put these screws back in that I had sitting over here waiting on me.
Now.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait
Okay.
Okay.
Hot dog it.
Okay, where does this go?
It goes right there.
Okay. Because I don't have one of these fancy type wash machines.
Well,
Wow, Mom. That's a lot.
that was a lot, wasn't it? I like good and soft.
I guess so.
I do. Okie dokie, darling.
Okay, my mom is,
Here we
Sin.
go. Oh boy.
she's checking it to see if it works. It's on heavy duty. Is that where you want it? That's
Yeah.
normal.
Okay, how come it's crooked? Hallelujah.
Did we fix it? We fixed it.
You fixed it.
Y'all, this is proof that a girl can do anything.